business models?
May I start by responding to the latter, the one that talks about bad business models. Obviously, I'm not a businessman, so I'm going to look at it in a very narrow scope. You spoke about the guys that came from the UK that were shocked at the stories that they were seeing, at the banners that we were seeing, and thinking this is not the impression that we think and associate with Zimbabwe. But what my point, first of all, would be to say the media in Zimbabwe is working within certain parameters to say you can report this, you can't report this. For example, I think an often quoted case is the criminal defamation case, where the government had a wholesale way of punishing you, even if they never went through with the prosecution. The fact that they put you in prison or something creates a form of, if I can call it, self-censorship, which is very dominant in the media, although we're not very open about it, both state and private media. You find yourself thinking whether this is legitimate or not. You're not going to write it because you're afraid of whose toes you're going to step on. So it's not about the media being able to express itself, but it's more about working within certain parameters. What I think is a problem in Zimbabwe, definitely opposed to what Tish was saying, is that what lacks in Zimbabwe is an enabling environment for any business, in particular for the media. I've already pointed out criminal defamation. There's the publishing falsehoods prejudicial to the state, a section of which was struck down by the state, by the Constitutional Court a few years back. So laws like IPA, POSA, and all these criminal defamation laws, they are the import of curtailing the business. You are afraid of what to write. At the end of the day, you're writing down water stories, which means that you are losing a market that can buy. So what we want is an enabling environment. We want laws that allow freedom of expression. And I think that is the way we can go forward. Then also, maybe just to wrap up, there's a prison model that is, I think, for some guys that are more educated than me,